What's up, bearded broskies? Welcome to the Bearded Banshee Show, where we're going to talk about all things bearded. If you would, show me some bearded love by hitting like and subscribe below. Also, check me out on my Instagram page at the Bearded Banshee. I've been having a lot of fun with that the last few days. It's been a blast. I've met a lot of cool people on there. Speaking of, there's a couple of guys out there that you guys need to go check out right now. That is Rogue Patriot Company and the Bearded Goat Company. All right, go check these guys out. They got some cool products out. They do a lot of cool stuff on Instagram and YouTube, so definitely go check those guys out right now. After this video, of course. All right, so these right here are the companies that the Bearded Banshee currently uses. I am in the works of wanting to order some products from those guys that I just mentioned right there. But for right now, the Bearded Banshee is still using this right here, which is the Badass Beard Company. And then we have the Beard Club. And then we have Permafrost Beards. All right, that's the ones that the Bearded Banshee uses. And that's the ones you use too? I'm sorry, everybody. I forgot to introduce Earl here to the show. This is Earl, aka Wonder Whiskers. He definitely did his thing on the last show. I know I talked a little bit of crap about him, but after I went back and watched the videos, this dude was hilarious. He definitely did his thing. So I'm glad to have him back. I'm glad to have you back. Thanks there, Earl, for coming back to the show. Me and Earl, we went out last weekend, and we went to a bar. And he's never been to a bar before, but he's been begging me for to take him to a bar. I was like, all right, finally, we'll go to the bar. So we went to the bar, right? We're in there, we're having a few drinks, we're having a good time, and shots are running, beers are flowing. Earl's like, hey, I gotta go to the bathroom real quick. I'm like, all right, cool. So I'm sitting there drinking my beer, and about 4 minutes goes by, and Earl finally comes back, and he is just beet red, pissed off. You want to tell a story? All right, go ahead. You say you're going to tell the story. You don't like it whenever I just start talking for you, so go ahead, Earl. All right, so apparently he didn't want to talk right now. But what had happened is I was like, Earl, what is wrong with you? Why are you so pissed off? What's going on, man? He said, I was in the bathroom, and I saw a guy in there. And matter of fact, it's that guy right over there. And he pointed to the biggest dude in that bar. Big old hillbilly / biker guy. And I was like, that dude right there? Biggest guy in the bar. He's like, yeah, that dude right there. I was like, what'd that dude do to you? He said, that guy right there, he's an Eagles fan. I was like, what? He's like, yep, he's an Eagles fan. And my blood just started boiling. And I was so pissed off I didn't know what to do. And he saw my Cowboy jersey, and he said, you know what? Hey, those Cowboys are going to be good this season. And I almost lost it. He said the Cowboys are going to be good. And we know they're all going to be great. And he said good. That's why I got so pissed off. He was ready to take this dude out because he was an Eagles fan. So I had to calm him down. Got another shot in him. Got him another Bud Light Lime. And took him home. And dude passed out with cheese whiz all over his face. It was a great night. Great night. Fun story there, Earl. I hope you enjoyed your first time out at the bar. All right. So moving on to the the first segment of our show tonight, guys, is going to be the Bearded Banshee's Beard Tips. Tonight we're going to have a show for you guys. We're also going to have a giveaway. We're also going to have some beard tips. We're going to have a specialty topic that we're going to talk about a little bit later on. So we got a nice packed full show for you tonight, so I hope you guys enjoy it. So let's go ahead and get on to the first segment of the show. First segment of the show, like I said, is Bearded Banshee's Beard Facts. Beard fact number 1. Alcohol makes your facial hair grow. I did not know this, but alcohol actually will make your facial hair grow. You knew that? That's why you've been drinking since you were 12. Well, Earl, you're not growing in too fast. I see it's growing in a little bit better though, but oh, okay. That's because you're drinking Natural Light, not Bud Light. I got you. He's drink Bud Light lime, and it starts growing. He says. All right. So actually, beer contains a silicon which stimulates facial hair growth, and that's why facial hair seems to grow a little bit better for guys who drink a lot more alcohol. So, hey, next time you're with your lucky other there, and you're gonna say, "Hey, I'm gonna go drink with the guys," and they start throwing a fit, you just say, "Hey, relax. I'm not actually gonna go drink with the guys. I'm just gonna go work on getting my beard better." So you can go work on that beard game. That's right. Show that beard love. All right. So that's an interesting fact there. Fact number 2. Why is hair curly or straight? Some guys, their hair, is real straight, and it makes things a lot more easier just to kind of comb and, just form. Straight hair is just a lot easier to work with. And if you guys have straight hair on top of your head, you know what I'm talking about. If you have curly hair, like mine is kind of curly. Mine is real curly, actually. It's real wiry, so it takes a lot of work, a lot of product and everything to make this bad boy work right here. Yeah, so the reason that we have there for the straight hair, what causes straight hair, is the shafts in your roots, where your roots are. If your shafts are round, then you're gonna have straight hair that come out. Okay. Now, if your shafts are oval, then they're gonna be curly. So round shafts equals straight hair, oval shafts equals curly hair. So if you ever wonder why some are straight, some are curly, that's why right now. That's where these beard facts come in handy. So number 3, beard fact number 3. Why some animals actually grow beards. Did you know that some animals actually grow beards? It's true. It's true. Animals that I have let's see here, looked up to see which ones actually grow beards. The 3 that came up are the Scottish cattle. Maybe they're feeding their cattle some Bud Light Lime or something over there because they're growing some beards. That's weird. So, but apparently they do. Scottish cattle grow beard. Number 2 is the Tamarian over in Peru. A Tamarian. I didn't know what that was, but a Tamarian is like a monkey baboon type thing. So it kind of makes sense, right? So yeah, over there in Peru, the monkeys like to drink beer. So that's why they grow beards. Not really, but beard does make your beard grow. So beard equals beard growth. And the 3rd one is lions. Of course lions have a beard. So I don't think they find any beer over there in Africa, out in the desert like that, but they have a magnificent beard. And actually, the darker their beard is, the more popular they are in their pride, the more that they stand out, the more that they mean. So if you guys have a big dark beard, that means you're a powerful dude. So that right there will actually, we got that was number 3. Number 4 beard Banshee's beard facts. Hey, I'm filming in here. Keep it down. A little hooligan in there. Did you hear that, Earl? Some little hooligan drove by trying to hot rod. And a hot rod in a bug. I don't know how he did that, but they're trying hard as hell. Sound like a moped out there on steroids. All right, number 4, bearded Banshee's beard facts number 4. Shaving actually does not make your beard grow in thicker. Actually, I've heard that a lot when I was growing up, that if you shave, your hair grows in faster, it grows in thicker, so you just gotta keep shaving. I don't know. maybe that was just something that the elders had told us just to keep us from shaving, you know, kind of like the myth, if you stick your tongue out too much you'll get stuck like that. So maybe that was their concept behind that. I'm not really sure, but the fourth bearded banshee beard fact is shaving does not make your hair grow in any faster or any thicker. So, all right, number 5, the 5th bearded banshee beard fact that we have for tonight is, did you know that beards are banned in the military and the police departments in the USA? That's true. Now, you never really paid attention to it, but now that you hear that, you think, well, you're right. It really isn't. Why, you ask? Go ahead, Earl. Tell them why. Earl, you did really good on the last episode. Don't let me down, bud. I need you to speak up. Speak up. You've had 11 beers. This is your 12th one? That explains why you're babysitting it over there. Don't let that thing get hot on you. Alright, so the reason that the military and the police departments do not grow facial hair is because of the gas mask that they have to use. They do not create a seal around their face if they have to put these gas masks on to protect themselves. So that's the reason behind that. So those right there are the Bearded Banshees top 5 beard facts of the week. Moving right on along here to the second segment of our show is going to be Blade's beard growth. Remember my son Blade came on the episode last week, started growing his beard out. You know, him and Earl here are kind of on the same page here. So we're going to go ahead and bring him back. We're going to check out his beard, see where he's at, talk to him about the struggles that he's going through, talk to him about the locks, and see how he's going on progressing, you know, and reaching his beard goals. And so yeah, let's go get Blade and let's see what he's got to say. All right, bearded broskies, I'm back here with my son Blade. You know, we had him on the show last week again, and we're just gonna go over his beard growth. As you can see, it's coming in a lot better. Starting to come in.
Nice thicker.
It's a little bit thicker there. Looks good, man. Looks good.
Thank you.
Good. It looks like it grew in nice and thick there over the last few days there. It's been a week. It's been a week. Cool. So, how are the products working for you?
Oh, they're working great. Use the brush I got.
Mm-hmm.
Every time I get out of the shower, once I wake up, brush my teeth, sit there, brush it, just kind of get into the rhythm of going down.
Nice.
Use the beard oil.
Yeah.
Like once I get out of the shower in the morning,
Mm-hmm.
I sit there, put it on. It's nice because it makes it a lot softer, but also gives you that nice smell.
It does give a nice smell.
So,
I like that. Ladies like that smell
they
too.
do. They really do.
And we like that smell. I mean, to be able to walk around and I mean, you had what, the sandalwood?
I did.
You know, it's just a real like woodsy, manly smell. So to be able to kind of walk around and just smell that, you know, it smells great.
It does. It smells amazing.
It smells good. It's like a women's candle.
Yeah.
You know, it's like they always got to have their, you know, scents and stuff that they want. Mine likes the pumpkin spice.
Yeah.
So for us guys, we like to have that nice smell on our face.
I mean, it's a great feeling. 'Cause, I mean, it smells good, but it also whenever you're out, you know, like my beard is clean, it's brushed, it smells good, it's taken care of.
It's fresh.
Yes.
Fresh,
You
kind of
think
like
so?
brushing your
Everyone
teeth.
else thinks so.
Yeah,
Exactly.
for real. Yeah, exactly. If you notice it, they notice it.
Yep. Brushing, just like combing it through, is just like brushing your teeth, and then the beard oil is like the mouthwash you put in afterwards.
Yeah.
Gives you that nice extra smell.
Nice. Yeah, and I can actually see how they're actually coming down.
Coming down.
Yeah, I'm
Starting to get them tamed.
That's that brush right there. So have you watched any of the previous videos?
I have.
Cool. What'd you learn from them?
Well, the one I learned the most from was last week's video. At the end of the video, when you're sitting there talking about beard and everything, I've been shaving all this.
Mm-hmm.
I've constantly been shaving all the way off right to my jawline.
Oh yeah.
But after watching your video, I know to stop the Adam's apple right there.
Nice.
So I'm gonna have to start doing that more.
Nice. So yeah, guys, I have a lot of helpful tips on some of my previous videos. Go check out the Bearded Banshee's beard tips. I'll show you and teach you how to apply the beard oil, the beard butter. I'll teach you and show you how to use which brushes and combs to use. You know, just some basic tips on, you know, especially for you beginners as well. This is a great place to start, and go check out these beer tips.
Learn a lot of stuff.
They'll help you out a lot. So that's pretty cool. I'm glad that you guys check those. You check those out. So how are you? Do you feel like you're on track to reach your goals?
I really do.
Goals?
I do.
Yeah.
It's coming in thicker. It's coming in a lot smoother now that I'm brushing it every day using the oils and everything. I just have to get the patch growing on the sides where it's a little patchy.
Yeah.
And I'll be fine.
Is that, the patches, is that something that you feel like you might be struggling with?
With the patches, it's every beard grower's worst nightmare. They hate it when it's happening.
True that.
It always starts off patchy because you're not used to growing the facial hair yet.
Right.
But once you just gonna get through it. It usually fixes after the itchy phase. Once you get the itchy phases, your beard just starts starts getting nice and full around your face where you want it, and just nice take care of it.
And like you said, he's a new beard grower, so, and this is things that all of us bearded brosies go through in the beginning stages. Is you have these patches that it's just nothing there, and so you're looking at yourself in the mirror, and we generally look and see nothing but our flaws. And so when we see this, it's just like, oh my gosh. And it's generally a make it or break it for a lot of people.
Yes, it is.
So they'll, they generally, will just shave because of that. Because they know that they have to walk around in public and stuff, and people are going to see all that. But, with the virus going on today, we have to wear our face masks and things like that. So
you're able
to cover that stuff up when you go out. So guys, if you ever been thinking about growing a beard, now's the time to do it. So that way you can cover up those patches with the mask.
I know I've had thoughts about shaving in the beginning, and then I started watching your videos, learning about what it's going to do, how to take care of it more, and just kind of power through. And now it's starting to really fill out around the sides.
And the fact that you're letting it grow down here to your Adam's apple, you'll really be able to just have a nice, healthy, full beard. So that way, whenever, because I know that your goal isn't to have a long beard or anything, but with it being completely full all the way around, it allows you to be able to cut it and trim it and shape it, how you want it. So it's kind of like if your hair on your head was just completely long and you wanted to do something different. Well, all of a sudden you have options.
You got room to work with.
So it's the same way with growing a beard. So if you get just a nice full beard, then you can make some decisions. What do I want to do? Do I want to proceed with a longer beard, or do I want to trim it up right here and keep it looking nice and neat?
Yes.
So that right there is a true statement. So it's a good thing. I'm glad you checked those out. So that right there will conclude our segment on Blade's beard growth. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks for coming on to the show. Always happy to have you, and we'll have him back on here next week, and track his beard growth. The next segment that we have coming up for you guys is Bearded Banshee's football talk with Aiden. That's going to be super fun. So, hey, do you want to join us for some football talk?
Yeah, I'm 100% in.
Sweet, cool. So, hey, I'm going to go get Aiden. We'll bring him back and let's see what he has to say. All right, Bearded Broskies. I'm back here with Aiden and Blade, and we're going to talk football. All right, you guys ready for some football talk? Are you ready for football talk? Are you ready for football talk? All right. Man, I feel like I have somebody breathing down my neck.
I don't
You feel that?
It's a little breezy. It's a little breezy.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like somebody's breathing down my neck. Somebody's just staring at me.
It's weird.
It is weird.
It's a weird feeling.
All right, so we got some facts. We're going to talk about football facts. I thought that'd be kind of fun to throw up some interesting facts that maybe you guys don't know about. I know I definitely didn't know. Hopefully you guys didn't know either. So here we go. Fact number 1. Anybody want to guess how much it costs to make the Super Bowl trophy? How much does it cost to make the Super Bowl trophy? How much is it worth?
I'm going with 20 mil.
20 million.
45,000.
45,000. All right. Answer is $25,000. All right. So yes, it actually costs. Yeah, you were way off.
I was way off. Not even a chance.
Yeah, this kid's trying to buy 2 trophies. He's trying to buy
800. Like.
He's trying to buy a football team. So, hey, sorry about the glitch right there. The battery tried to die on me or whatnot, but we'll get it all worked out. So, yeah, $25,000 is what it costs there. Number 2, Carl Weathers. Carl Weathers. Have you guys heard of Carl Weathers?
I'm not.
Well, you'll be surprised because you do know him, even though you don't recognize the name. You guys know the movie Rocky?
I do.
All right. Well, he plays Apollo Creed.
Oh,
Okay, Apollo Creed in Rocky 1. You know, he's one and Rocky 2 where they fight, you know, back and forth.
Oh my God.
I apologize, everybody. We are going to have a Rocky marathon.
Yeah,
We're going to get him caught up.
Must do.
So, all right. So the guy who played Apollo Creed in Rocky actually played 2 seasons with the Raiders. You guys know that?
2 full seasons?
2 seasons with the Raiders.
I didn't even know that.
So, and a lot of people actually transition from football to like movies and other things like that. You know, they start off with commercials and then they go to movies.
I mean, I guess it makes sense him doing both those. I mean, he's in great shape. I mean, he's got to be in great shape to play professional football and to be in the movie, so.
No doubt. I agree. All right. We're going to talk about the oldest record in the NFL. So the oldest record in the NFL ever was Ernie Nevers, who scored 40 points with the Boston Patriots back in 1929. 1929.
A long time ago.
It is a lot. Like the Boston Patriots?
Yeah, that's a wow.
Wow. I wonder what their logo looked like. What do you think?
The one with the cowboy.
Probably.
With the helmet, with the cowboy hat on top.
Yeah, it'd probably have to be something like that because they're nothing but cowboys and stuff back in them days, huh?
Yeah.
All right. Number 4. Now, I don't know where Earl's at, but I hope you don't come at me with a knife. I don't know if y'all heard the story, but I took Earl out to the bar last weekend.
Oh, yeah.
And the dude almost got in a fight with the biggest guy in that whole place.
Sounds like something Earl will do.
Yeah, he went to the bathroom after we've been drinking all night, and he ran to a guy that he had overheard him talking, and the guy said he was an Eagles fan.
Oh.
That set Earl off. Yeah, set him off. Earl tried to call him out on it, and the guy was like, hey, I see you're wearing a Cowboys jersey. Cowboys are going to do good this season. That's what he said to Earl. You believe that?
Wow.
He said the Cowboys are going to be good. We all know they're great.
Yeah.
He said good. That's, boy, I had to get Earl out of there, boy. It about set him off. So, that Eagles fan, I mean, it's a big dude, though. I'm kind of glad we got out. It's a big dude, a lot. Yeah, so I hope Earl don't come at me right now. So, y'all kind of watch my back. I don't know where the dude's at. I feel him staring at me. I feel him staring.
He's got to be around here
That's
somewhere.
what I was saying about something in the backyard.
All right, well, he can just stay back there. So, but the waiting list for the Packers season tickets is like 955 years.
Oh, wow.
That's what it doesn't, they don't tell you that, but if you get on the waiting list to get season tickets for the Packers, there are so many people in line, and it's like, how often do people die?
Exactly.
So, by the time everybody who has tickets now, and everybody who's in line now, gets their tickets, lives their lives, dies, the next person grabs the seats and moves on. And by the time you get yours, if you were to buy your tickets right now, it'd be 955 years before you got to go to your season games.
Wouldn't be around to watch the games.
And the one game and
Isn't that crazy?
Yeah.
It's nuts.
That is crazy.
It's nuts. All right, so let's see. All right, guys, we're gonna guess how many cowhides does it take? No. How many footballs can we get out of one cowhide? Now, okay, so this is kind of weird because people call a football pigskin. You ever heard it called a pigskin?
I've been called, yep.
Pigskin. Well, they're actually made out of cowhide.
Huh, really?
Cowhide is like, the skin of a cow. What do you guys estimate? How many footballs do you think that they can make out of one cowhide?
Out of one? I'm going to go with 45.
45?
I'm gonna go with 44.
44.
Okay.
The answer is 10.
Oh, what, only 10?
I was
You only
gonna
make
say
10
6.
footballs
But a cow is
out of one cowhide.
Cow is so big.
So, they don't make a lot, but they make them right.
Yep, that's true.
So, Aiden, you got any football news for us you want to share? Anything about the Cowboys? Anything interesting?
Yeah, we got a dude off the Vikings.
Oh, yeah?
I don't know his name, but
Is he offense or defense?
defensive line.
Defensive line. All right, so we got defensive line from the Vikings. All right, hopefully we got a good trade with that. Expect big things out of that guy. The Cowboys are actually expected to do really well this season. I don't know if you guys know that or not. Let's see. my son here's not a Cowboys fan,
No.
unfortunately. You're a what?
I'm a Pittsburgh Steelers fan.
Pittsburgh Steelers fan. All right, he likes to wave the terrible towel. So it is what it is. But you know what? I'm a supportive father, so anytime that the Steelers are playing, I'm pulling for those dudes.
Oh, yeah.
Unless they ever play the Cowboys, which that generally don't happen because the AFC, NFC, or
Yeah.
whatnot. So hopefully we'll see those dudes in the Super Bowl. So we know you're a true blue Cowboy fan. So we're expecting big things out of the Cowboys this season. Hopefully they pull through and they get us into the Super Bowl. Be awesome to see the Steelers there. So that way it'd be a clash. Bring back some of the old Super Bowls,
yeah.
you know, back in the day, some of the original
Those-
Super Bowls.
those really good Super Bowls.
Yeah, we had the steel curtain, and you know, Dallas had a really good team as well. So, and I know both teams are ranked up there in the number of rings and stuff that they have
They
in
are.
Super Bowls.
Cowboys got 5, Steelers got 6.
They got 6.
Yep,
They're just
5 and
right
6,
there,
5
aren't
and
they?
6. I don't know why you got to bring that up.
Like-
You got to watch out for Earl when you sleep tonight. I guarantee you. You talk any mess like that and put another team above the Cowboys.
I
You
mean,
better watch how you sleep tonight, okay? Because Earl's going to be looking for you.
We looked up and Cowboys were ranked 13th.
So,
13th.
good luck to the Cowboys. That's going to go ahead and wrap up our segment for football talk. It was actually kind of fun to have both my sons on here and talk about some football. This is something I think we like to do from week to week. You know, you guys down for doing that each week?
Yeah. that'd be
Cool,
amazing.
cool. All right, well, we're going to move on to the next segment of our show. The next segment of our show is going to be the Bearded Banshees backyard key hunt. So let's go to the backyard and let's check this thing out and let's see what it's all about.
Let's get it.
All right, Bearded Broskies, I'm back here with Blade. We're doing the Bearded Banshees backyard key hunt. So the way that this works is we got 3 stations set up. We got one right here, a truss box, okay? After that, back here, we got a bucket full of mud. And over here, we got a bucket full of ice water. Now, in each one of these buckets is a key. What he's got to do is collect the key from each one of these stations. And then he's got to come over here and unlock the box and raise the flag to stop the timer. All right? Now, him and Aiden are going to compete. And whoever can do this the fastest amount of time will win. All right? But to make things a little bit more interesting, after he gets past stage 1, he has to put on a snowboard to travel the rest of the way. At any point the snowboard comes off, you have to put it back on. Got it?
Got it.
All right. Timer? All right. Come over here behind your station on this side right here. Alrighty. Okay, so get this truss box set up here. Hey. Okay. Timer ready? Waiting on timer. All right, on your mark, get set, go.
I'm terrified right now, bro. What is that? Oh, I don't know what that is. There's the key. Oh my. What is that? Oh, what is that, bro? I don't even feel a key. Is there a key in
There's
here?
a key in there. There's a key in there.
Did it eat it?
It's sharing a home with something.
Oh! Oh my god, dude. Am I getting close to it?
It's all over.
There's no key, I swear. I'm terrified. I feel them everywhere. There's no key in this box.
It's in there.
I don't feel a key and I'm so scared. Oh my god. God, what is that?
All right, on to the next station. Let's go.
Oh my god.
You gotta get on the snowboard.
Come on. Give me this thing.
All right, skip the snowboard.
Yeah, it's so you don't fit in the snowboard there.
Skip the snowboard. All right. He's back there digging in the bucket of mud, trying to find the key. Kid could be there a while.
Is it the bottom of this thing?
Looks like he's moving pretty slow.
Oh.
Time. All right, man. Hey, good job. Way to power through that. I know that was a struggle right there.
Yeah, it was. It really was.
Good job on that, man. All right, so the kid came through. Let's go get Aiden. Let's see what he's got, and we'll compare times at the end and see who wins. All right, Beer Broskies. I'm back here with Aiden, a.k.a. Shooter, the undefeated champion. He's going to see if he can beat Blade's time. Are you ready?
No.
All right. This kid already knows what's got to go down, but we're going to go ahead and run it past him anyways. You got your trust box, okay? And then you got your pot of dirt. And then you got your ice bucket, and then you got the safe, okay? And each one of these stations is a key. You have to collect all 3 keys. Only one of these keys will unlock the box, okay? So get behind your first station. I'm gonna count to 3, and you'll begin, okay? You wanna be able to see what's going on here? Okay. On 3. 1, 2, 3. Go. Let's go.
You know, like, I need to pull it out a little. Oh my god, I'm on. Yeah, I felt something.
Oh yeah, trust me.
Okay, come on. I picked it all back up. Careful, man. You done piss everything off.
Can you touch my fingers? Ooh.
Oh.
Oh my god, that's scary.
I told you.
Where's the key at? Alright, get my hand in front of me.
Remember, you're being timed.
Grab the thing. There's no key. You're high. Where's the key at? There's no key.
It's got to be in there somewhere.
I don't see it, Dad.
You got to feel for it.
It's the avocado. There's no key in there.
It's in there.
No, it's
In there somewhere.
not. Is it in here? Or down the outside?
Let's go. It's in there. Gotta dig for it.
Oh my god.
right, that's it. Time. All right, guys. So that was this week's Bearded Banshees game. It's Bearded Banshees backyard key hunt. As you can see here for our trust box, we had Mr. Potato Spider.
Yeah.
Mr. Potato Spider. That's what they were so scared of right there. All right, guys. Come here for a second, Blade. All right. Thanks for playing with this week's game. We're going to go back in there and compare times and see who won this thing. Let's go. All right, Bearded Broskies. Back here with Aiden, Blade, and that was a lot of fun. It kind of was a little rough. Didn't go quite as smooth as we'd hoped, but it was a lot of fun. The guys had a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah.
Hope you guys had a lot of fun with it. So be sure to tune in next week to see what next week's game is. It's going to be exciting. But as far as the time and the winners go, it's going to be a tie. The reason it's a tie is because the timer actually stopped. So we couldn't record accurate times. So, hey, you guys are tied. So
Nice.
We're going to have to do a double or nothing next week. What do you say?
Oh, yeah.
Double or nothing next week? You down? Are you down?
I'm down.
All right, we'll do a double or nothing next week. All right, so we're going to move on to the next segment of our show. The next segment of our show is Bearded Banshees Beard Tips. Before we get on to that, we're going to let these guys get out of here. So, guys, thanks for coming on to the show.
All right.
Thanks for playing the game. We'll see you guys next week. Later.
Get it.
All right, Bearded Broskies. On this segment of Bearded Banshees Beard Tips, the first beard tip that we have for y'all is growing a beard is a long-term thing. Take your time with it, guys. Don't rush it. Growing a beard is something that's long-term. It's something that you should take pride in and just really take care of. It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen over a week. It's not going to happen over a month. Okay? Things take time. All great things come with time. So when the time comes, you'll be able to show some beard love there, just like that. Okay? Take your time. It'll grow in when it's supposed to. So just do what you got to do to take care of yourself, and your beard will grow in just fine. Tip number two is trim once a month, minimum. 2 maximum, okay? So you want to be able to trim like all those dead ends and things that kind of prevent our hair from growing in nice and healthy. For some reason, I don't even know why dead ends just make our hair quit growing. But if we cut those things off, then our hair just starts growing in. It just starts growing a lot better. Kind of like the hair on our head. So make sure that you're trimming up your beard, maybe around your stash a little bit if you need to, at a minimum of once a week, once a month, twice a month maximum. Number 3, invest into a good boar's hair brush. You hear me talk about swan hair, pig hair. It's boar's hair is the correct term for it, but the Bearded Banshee doesn't always speak correctly, you might say. So if you guys know what I'm talking about, but go get yourselves a good boar's hair brush. Those things really help straighten out the hair, especially if you got the oval shaft hairs. You know what that means, right? You got the curly hair, right? So get you a good swan hair brush that's going to do a real good job. And again, I recommend a bigger one that would cover as most of the face as possible. If you're unsure which one to grab, go check out Bearded Banshee's Beard Tips, and you'll see exactly which one you can go grab because they got them at Walmart. All right, number 4, mustache. Mustaches naturally like to try to curl inside the mouth. Okay, it's natural, it happens, and it's very, very frustrating. It's very aggravating. You guys want to grow your stash out, and that's where I'm at right now. I'm constantly going like this, so it's frustrating. It gets in your mouth. You're trying to eat, and so all you can do is just kind of bear with it. It's kind of like if you have the itchy neck or the patches on your face. All I can recommend for you guys out there is to get you some beard butter. All right, get you that beard wax, that beard butter. Put it on there. and work it with your fingers just like that. And that way it'll keep it out of your mouth. And eventually it'll grow long enough to where when it does hang over, it won't curl inside your mouth because it'll be way out here. And that's when the handlebars and stuff will really begin to form. So it's a struggle that the bearded Banshee is going through right now. And yes, the bearded Banshee does go through beard struggles still to this day. So the struggles are always real. The struggles are always going to be there. What kind of bearded broski are you? Are you going to shave and run, or are you going to face it and do what you got to do to make that thing grow in amazingly? So again, don't rush it. It's a pride thing. It builds character. It's a great hobby. Show some beard love. Okay, take care of that thing. It'll take care of you. All right. Number five, stress. Stress actually stops beard from growing. Actually stops hair in general from growing. So the more stress you have in your life, the slower your beard is going to grow in. So if you want to grow in quicker, you just need to try to limit your stress. And I know how hard that is. It's a lot easier said than done. But just try to do your best to not stress about the things that you cannot control. That's the Bearded Banshee's advice for you. A lot of us like to get all worked up over things that are completely out of our control. So if you guys just focus on things that you can change, that you can control, then you'll find yourself a lot less stressful. I promise you that. So that right there is Bearded Banshee's Beard Tips of the Week. Next segment that we have for you guys tonight is the Bearded Banshee's giveaway. All right, what are we going to give away for them tonight, Earl? It's not going to be an Eagles jersey, is it? Just kidding. All right, what are we going to give away? We're going to give away some beard butter, courtesy of the Beard Club. All right, you guys want to know how you get this? All you got to do is subscribe, like, and comment. All right? Subscribe, like, and throw a comment down there, and we'll get you guys into a drawing on next week's episode to win some beard butter coming right straight to you. All right? Simple. All right? Just got to like, subscribe, and comment. All right, get it, guys. Beard butter coming your way. All right, the next segment that we have is a Bearded Banshee's surprise topic, courtesy of the Lady of the Pines. You know, she always gives me something great to talk about. She likes to hear my honest opinion on things, and this is just a new way for her to be able to listen to me talk about what's going on in the world today or whatever she has on her brain. So let's figure it out. Let's get to it, shall we? Take my mystery cup here. Earl, you want to draw for us? I know, it's a joke. Earl, I know you guys may not know, Earl lost his arms in a receiving accident. The defense was just too tough for him, and they were running down the field. I mean, and he's been battling back with this dude back and forth. And I guess he got tripped up on the shoelaces, and the field was kind of in poor conditions because they had like a drainage system off to the side, and he went down hands first into the drain and just took him off. So now he don't have no arms, and I have to give him a lot of hell about that. So I'm just playing, Earl. You know I love you. But for real, go ahead, draw for us. Okay, all right, let's go ahead and get this thing rolling. Let's see. Surprise topic that we have for you guys are, what are some of the challenges you think the next generation will face? That's a very good question. So the Bearded Banshee's answer to that one is I think the next generation's biggest struggle will be to be self-sufficient. Let me break that down too. Our generation growing up, and the generation before us, and the generation before them, is nothing but solid workers. We've been, we stay outside, we drink out of garden hoses. Okay, we run our bikes up ramps that are barely stable. We're doing anything and everything we can to be outside. And that's not just guys. There's girls out there that grew up like that too. So we're always active. We're always, having to help our grandmas grandpas, aunts, uncles, moms, dads. So wherever there was work that needed to be done, the family is who pulled together to get it done. And so we're always working and we're always learning. So the generation, that we have today, they like to sit around inside a lot. They like to play on video games a lot. They like to be on their phones a lot. So their hand-eye coordination might be a little bit better than some of our older generations. But I just don't think that they will know how to get out there to take care of themselves, if it came down to it, because I do feel like at some point in this world, I'm not sure at what point in life, but I just feel like all the internet and everything's just going to shut down. Okay, and when that happens, all these kids that have been raised up on nothing but internet and social media and computers, when that disappears in a matter of an instant like that, what are they going to do to take care of themselves, or to take, how are they going to fend for themselves? They're not going to know how to go out and find a job building a fence, working on a car, help cleaning up around the house, mowing yards. They're not going to know how to get out there and go get a job. And you know what? And it's not totally the kids' generation, their fault right here, okay? This is actually a really good topic. Society itself has worked ourselves into this position. You notice that you can't even apply for a job these days without going online and applying. What happened to just walking in there, and sitting down and talking face to face with somebody, filling out a paper application and shaking their hand and walking out and knowing you're starting the next day? It just don't happen no more. Okay, that's how it was when I was a kid. You knew before you left if you were going to have that job or not. It's because you were in there face to face with that guy that's going to hire you, or a woman. It's not totally this generation's fault. It's just society itself has worked ourselves into this position. And it's just hard to do anything these days without the internet. So I think the biggest struggle that the next generation is going to have is when that time comes, if it does come in their generation, that all internet is going to cease to exist, that they're going to be in a world of hurt. And I just hope that I don't know, I just hope that things can change and people can get out there and start learning with their hands. Learning with their hands, learning with their eyes, learning with their brain. Okay, learning with what God gave us. Okay, so that's my answer to that one. I could go on and on and on, but it's just, I feel for the generation coming up. So if Fortnite's not a real life thing, then they're just going to be screwed whenever that thing goes off the air. So if any of you bearded broskies out there watching, you got little ones coming up, or they're always on their games or something, make sure you get these guys outside at least an hour out of the day. Make sure you're just sitting down talking to them about how to build things, or how to work on things, or find some little projects for you guys to go work on together. Especially with the virus going on and everybody being quarantined. Right now is a perfect time to to bond. Okay, now's the time to bond. If you never really had been sure on how to do that, there's so many little things that we can teach our children that they're never going to learn in a classroom. Like automech. Like, do they even still do automech in school? I mean, that was a thing when I was in school. We had to learn how to work on cars while I was in school. I don't even think they do that anymore. I think it's like an elective. Like, maybe you can if you want to. I had to learn how to do that, okay? So that's just another thing with today's generation. But that's my answer to that. That's a tough question. Again, I could just go on and on and on and on about that. But I pray for the generation after us. These guys out here right now, take the time, build a model car with your kids, take them outside, teach them how to build something, go grow a garden or something, okay? Get out there and do something with your hands. All right. So that right there is going to conclude tonight's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed tonight's show. Be sure to check these guys out. You got the Badass Beard Company, you got the Beard Club, and you got the Permafrost Beard guys right here. Also, be sure to check me out on Instagram at the Bearded Banshee. And hey, don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment so you guys can get beard butter right here by the Beard Club. So we'll see you guys next week. Same bearded time, same bearded channel. Me and Earl, we're out. Peace.